Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Tom Segura's famous neighbor. This is a bonus joke that was removed from his most recent show on Netflix. So let's see what he has to say. All right, Tom, if it was removed, should we be scared? I'm like, let's see, guys. Oh, goodness.
I moved recently. Because of you nice folks, I could buy a nice house, and I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, thank you. I bought...
That's how I feel about our new studio. Thanks to you kind folks, we were able to move into a new studio space. Tom, I feel you.
a house in a neighborhood, though, that I think is too nice, you know? Like, it kind of reminds me of a store. You ever walk into a store and, right away, you're like, I should leave, when you get there? I feel like whenever they offer you something to drink in a store, that's a sign, you know?
Fair.
Some stores you walk into and they're like, would you like still or sparkling water? And you're like, I left something in the car. I'll be right back.
Absolutely not. What store is this? There's not a store on the planet I've ever walked into that has offered me a beverage, a water, and given me preference. That's crazy. I do know that on TikTok right now, that Erewhon is in LA. It's a very bougie store, but I've not ever heard of water service upon entry. That's crazy.
And they're like, would you like still or sparkling water? And you're like, I left something in the car. I'll be right back. Well, I mean, all my neighbors, they're like investment bankers and partners in legal firms, and then I'm there. Do you eat ass, or what do you do, man, you know? And they're like, thanks for buying a house. It's great to have you. Here's what's wild. A current or former United States Senator, I shall not say whom, lives in my neighborhood. Everybody talks about him. I know which house is his. I'd never met him. Now I'm home from...
Okay, who do we think it is? I don't know why, for some reason, my mind went straight to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is that a reach? Was he a senator? No, he was a governor. Take that off the table. Can we scratch that from the record? Let me know in the comments who you think he's talking about, or if you happen to know. If you know, I'm worried. I'm worried for Tom's safety.
Talks about him. I know which house is his. I'd never met him. Now I'm home from tour, and I decide to start my day with a morning walk, a casual walk. You know, I have some coffee. Let's get the day started. I go for a walk. I walk past his house. He comes outside. I don't say anything, right? But he yells out. He goes, hey, are you the comedian? I go, yeah. He goes, where do you think the term motherfucker comes from? Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Right. Is a comedian someone you survey about where curse words come from? That is bizarre, Tom. I'm with you. His face is disgusting. I don't know why his face is so funny to me. He looks like someone farted right now. He's like... I don't have a concealer catcher over here, and I have concealer on. Oh my gosh, Tom.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. I go, I don't know. He goes, you think it's from people doing that? I'm like, fucking their moms? And he goes, yeah.
To be fair, that term doesn't mean it has to be your mom. It's just any mom, right? Right? I don't know why. I've never in my life thought I would ever be having this conversation, asking these questions, or listening to a conversation about this word. I have got to get a concealer catcher over here. We're in a new space, and I did not set myself up with a concealer catcher, and it's the ultimate mistake, you guys. Okay, let's keep going.
I go, I don't know. He goes, how many people do you think do that? I go, more than you want it to be. And he's like,
God bless.
Then, and I am not making this up, I could not make this up, he says to me, how about daughter fuckers? I go, first of all, that's not an expression that anybody uses. Right? No one's like, check out this crazy daughter fucker over here.
Right.
I go, if you have kinks, we can talk about them, but not like this. I don't like this at all. And he goes, meow.
Reminding you that this is someone in office, right? Didn't he say this is the senator, past or current? And this is what he's asking. Now, again, doesn't have to mean your daughter. You could be someone else's daughter's situation. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And now I understand why Netflix removed it, because cancel culture and inappropriateness and sensitivities and all the things. Okay, let's keep going.
I don't like this at all. And he goes, meow. And he just turns around and walks into his house. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I keep walking, just contemplating every mistake I've ever made that led me to that conversation.
Right.
And now I'm walking home. So I walk past his house again. He comes back outside. He goes, hey,
Wait,
I didn't want it to end
watching
like
you?
that. That was weird. It was. He goes, I thought about it. And a motherfucker is not somebody who fucks their own mom. I go, oh, do tell. He goes, a motherfucker is someone who fucks your mom. He goes, that's the most disrespectful thing anyone can do.
How is that? How is that it's just directed at one person's mom and not a general statement? I just have never thought this much into this curse word ever in my life. It's a big one. It's a bad one. It's up there. It's top 3.
So if somebody is particularly rude, you call them a motherfucker. And I go, wow. I am so
Profound.
Impressed that you put that together so quickly.
Right.
I can see why you may or may not be Ted Cruz. And then I walk away.
Does he live in Texas? He lives in Texas this whole time. Wait. That's my bad for assuming that this man lived in California, because doesn't Ted Cruz live in Texas? And also, if you commented and said, now I know why you know, and you weren't just stalking Tom, right? Ted Cruz is a Texas, isn't he? I don't. Okay, anyway.
I can see why you may or may not be Ted Cruz. And then I walk away.
So many reasons why Netflix did not put this in the special. So many reasons.
Oops.
I love this man. I love Tom Segura. I love it. I should have known he was going to say who it was at the end. I don't know why I thought otherwise. Also, just at these last clips, there's this one that's right here. That's the newest one. And then this one is like one of the older ones. He's lost. This is the funniest one, the first 48 one with little dookie pants or something like that. Y'all, I was telling somebody about that recently and pulled it up and like cried just as hard as if it was the first time. Anyway, he lost a lot of weight is all I'm saying. He looks like he's aging backwards. I think he looks fantastic these days. Like healthy. Something about a salt and pepper, actually male or female, because my dream is to be salt and pepper. Like, can I just hurry up and gray? Like, come on. Anyway, off topic. That was hilarious. I understand why Netflix cut that out for like at least 3 reasons why, just to save themselves a headache. But it was really funny. Go and have the day you deserve. Peace.